What's up, guys? It's Andrew Rapier here of Beat It AT Production and Publishing, bringing you guys a new tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be making a Suicide Boys type beat. So, I know that for a fact this has been a very popular request. Like, pretty much almost any video I've made, type of request. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to around like 120 BPM to start off, and I have this sample. It's actually a sample I did. Pretty much what it was a piano and atmosphere, and then I saved the piano, and then now I have this. So it's a 150 BPM, but how I have it set up, it'll automatically stretch to 120. So it's automatically going to stretch so it will fit. But that's not how I want it. I want to actually pull down that pitch. So we're going to... Now, so I'm actually purposely going for that choppy sound. And also the main reason why I'm using a sample is it's really easy to do like modulations like this to the pitch and such. And when I was listening to a lot of the Suicide Boys songs, they use a lot of samples. So if we do it like this, we can kind of create a sample, I guess you would say. Like, it's like creating a sample out of your own project, so you don't have to go through all the loopholes of paying off people for the sample, which is not fun. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna see what a high pass filter or a low pass filter would sound like. So this would be a high pass filter. I don't want to do that. And so what we just did was create a low pass filter. So all low end frequencies over here pass through, while we block off all the high end. So we're gonna tune that down. Now we're gonna actually do a little boosting. So what we can do right now is pull up our AT Sound Kit 1, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do every two step and pull like this. So we're going to do a little bit different when we work with this. We're going to work through the playlist. And when I say work through the playlist, we're going to build the beat through here. So now we're going to track this hi-hat. I'm going to pull it down. We're going to do a little reverb too on top. Alright, so we're also going to incorporate a little 3-6 Mafia by adding Yahoo, which is from Juicy J. For those of you who don't know, Juicy J was part of 3-6 Mafia. So we're going to go this is, I rarely ever use sound kits that Beat AT Productions hasn't made, but just for this sake, hopefully a lot of people could kind of figure out where to get these.
Yeah, ho! Yeah, ho!
Alright, so we're gonna just do one right here.
Yeah, ho! Yeah!
Alright, we don't want that looping.
Yeah, ho! Yeah, ho!
We're gonna go ahead and track it. We're gonna do a little reverb. I don't think there needs to be a lot of EQ or any EQ done to that.
Yeah, ho! Yeah, ho! Yeah, ho!
So then we're gonna have the drop after this. Which, when we have it drop, we're gonna take away this parametric EQ, which was the low pass filter. So we're gonna zoom out. I'm gonna just extend this. We're gonna make this unique. We're gonna change up these later. So now we don't need this stuff in here. We're gonna go ahead and grab our snare, trap snare 4 from the Beat It AT sound kit. We're gonna just put in the snares at the normal places that it tends to hit at. So we're gonna name this snare. Now what we're gonna do is create some drill stuff, but not anything like over the top drill. So we're gonna just see what this sounds like. Alright, that's fine. Stuff like that. And we're gonna do a snap. We're gonna make it to third. Now we're going to create a unique one for this one. I'm going to do that. We're just going to kind of create some little melodies with our snares. That's kind of like what we're doing with this. Let's just see. So we're going to start adding in some percussion dings. So we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to add those yahos back in as well. Alright. We're going to definitely want to add a pad. So we're going to go up to Nexus. And remind you guys, the piano was completely designed by me. So there was like no need to like seek another person's sample, and so you guys could do it as well. Just create a nice ominous piano melody. It's a very simple piano melody, but then I saved it, and I made sure it was a complete, like, it fit within the bars, and it was just perfect. And then I just tweaked down the pitch, so it's a little off key kind of, but it gives us that dark ominous sound. So dark pad. It's a good idea to start right here. So we're just gonna copy this pad over. We're actually probably gonna change that last melody. So what we're gonna do is actually put a filter over this pad. We're just gonna create an automation, so it's gonna kind of go up, but it's only gonna go up for right here. And we're going to create a little snare thing. Not snare thing, but a snare roll. So then we're going to have the drop right here, which we're going to go grab our 808s right now. We're going to use these 808s for right now. They're easier to work with for me. Alright, so I'm going to name this 808. We're going to toss her up right down here. And pull that attack down. We're going to track it into our mixer. Going to go do the piano roll. Going to hide that away. We're going to do a little stutter, or chop it up. And then we're gonna create a little snap. So thirds. Now we're gonna cut that. So one right now is doing some little EQing to kind of get this 808 to punch out a little bit more by cutting out. Well, do a little EQ to our snare. We're going to go back over to our hi-hats now. We're going to do Control A, Control L. This is pretty much elongate everything. So now we can kind of see everything a little bit better. Alright, so now we can do some third step stuff, I guess, first. Snap, and we're going to do 4. Control Z. Now select those, Control U, pull down that. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. What the hell? Okay, this isn't. What the hell just happened? Did we really just lose that? What the hell? There we go. That's what I was wanting. I have no idea what even happened. Fruity Loops acted up. That. So just gonna duplicate that. We're gonna do so that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a little distortion to that 808. Alright, so I'm not really getting the mix that I'm wanting, so I might actually do a little sidechain compression. And so how I'm doing that is I'm gonna grab the 808 and we're gonna we're gonna grab it, right click this, sidechain to this track. I usually just do this right here. We're gonna go to our select slot, then we're gonna go grab a limiter, compressor, sidechain 1. So since 808 is going to be the one thing that we're going to go through, we're going to select 1. If we also had a kick, we would do another limiter and do 2. Now, threshold is more I pull it down, is more how much it's going to cut out of that loudness. If I had it all the way top, it means it does nothing. So let's just try here. And we're going to do a ratio by like a 3, which it'll tell you right up there. And we're gonna pull that distortion. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. So hopefully this is getting us a little bit closer to where we're wanting to be. We're going to go out here. We're going to do this orchestral crash. We're going to track it. We're going to pull it down. We're going to do a little reverb. Knock up that wet, pull down that dry. So it's going to sound like this. So now we're gonna send a piano roll. We're gonna control it. We're gonna knock it down to G. We're gonna knock it down to G. We're gonna see if that's gonna sound good. Let's see. So what we can do now is we can actually add some more sounds because it sounds a little empty. I don't want to overdo it. I just need some filler sounds. We could probably find some good stuff in Nexus. So let's pull down here. Alright, so we're gonna drop this right here. So now we're gonna pull up this. It's kind of hard to do this because we tuned everything off, so it would honestly be best if we had, started tuning everything off as well, so it's kind of matched up. So it's going to be really hard to do this, but I just want a different sound. Alright, we're going to change that up by doing, one, we're going to do a little EQ, we're going to cut out. Now we're going to toss up a gross beat. We're going to go to momentary. I'm now just testing around and hoping something's gonna sound good. So doing a lot of these different effects and get you a different sound. Do a little stereo. We're gonna try something as well with the gross beat on the piano. Momentary, we're gonna create we're gonna go put it. We're gonna go ahead and create an automation for our hi-hats as well. So this is gonna be the distortion. Turning it on will kind of make it a little bit louder. I don't want to have it in this intro, so this is an easy way of doing it. Actually, I could just do delete and delete this. So that means it's going to continue on. So this is going to pretty much be your main part. And then honestly, what we could do is just copy this over and obviously change up some of these. I might just do this. Copy over that hi-hat one. Make this unique. Take out all these. We're going to create these unique as well up here to kind of wrap this up. So what we can do is so I'm just going to be doing a little slide right there. So now we're going to I wonder what this would sound like. And then we kind of wrap it up like this. We're gonna cut this. Actually, we do need to make somewhat of a transition. We don't want to just make this lazy. All right. We're gonna start getting rid of some of these yahoos that just are really repetitive. Okay, this is what I was wanting to get rid of. When to start, I just did a little edits. I'm curious. So we could do it like that. And here we got auto name. Hold on. We just want to make sure we got all this stuff auto named. What was this? This was the orchestral. And then open hats. Alright, so open hats. Distortion on hi-hats. I'm just changing out some stuff. We're gonna add a little distortion to that. Alright, so we're gonna listen from beginning to end, and we're gonna see if this fits the background that we chose. So. So that's it. We covered pretty much everything. I try to make this as fast as possible, as well as give you guys good information to get started on creating these style beats. Hopefully you guys got an idea. We had a decent amount of reverb. We kind of off-tuned the melody, which made it really hard to create melodies that went with it as well, which we then went with the ambient dark side with distortion and such, and little filters, a little automation, and then we did a lot of different 808 stuff. Looked like that we had about like three different 808 patterns, so that's a decent amount. So yeah, I mean, we made it in like 35 minutes off the top of our head. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, comment, like, share with your homies. You know, this is Andrew here at Beat It AT Production Publishing, and I'll see you guys later.